Hey, what's up Alpha Gang? It is Mike from AlphaGenPerformance. Today we're doing an install on some Spec D Tail lights that I ended up just purchasing recently from UniqPerformance. They came in really quick fashion. I swear I put in the order like last week and Rob already sent them out. So if you're ever looking for any parts, 80% of the parts that I order are pretty much from Rob over at UniqPerformance. Go check out the website at UniqPerformance.com and he can definitely hook you up with anything you need for your Gen or any other makes and models that you may be building as well. So yeah, let's get to it and get started on this install. See you soon. Started on the opening the package already, but I just thought I'd show you before we get started what's all included. There's some pretty good packaging here. I did notice that it does come with instruction as well too. So if you're not too sure how to install these, it goes through like all the tools you'll need. This one of course mentions that it's a 1/4 inch ratchet, 8mm and a 10mm socket as well, so it's pretty straightforward. They also have the tail light gaskets here as well, because in the past I've heard there have been issues with leaks and such as well, and that's something to worry about so you don't have a bunch of water on a rainy day going into your trunk. So it's nice that they do provide that with the tail lights as well that we're replacing. And I see there's also resistors here too that also have double-sided tape, so at least we can clean up that install and you won't have them hanging down or anything like that. So we'll be able to place it on the inside and put them on one of the metal covers or metal components of the car just to keep them tucked away and neat. So yeah, let's open this up. Okay, so I just pulled off one of the pieces as well of the wrapping, and these are the ones I ended up getting. I went with the red ones. Here, let me see if I can get a better view here. Oh man, these look so good. I wasn't too sure if I was going to get the red or the white, but these are the dark housing or black housing Spec Ds. Of course you can see the clear reverse lights as well down at the bottom. I'm really excited to see how these turn out. I think it'll be really good with the all black car. I'll kind of set it off. A lot of people go with the white. It's a pretty popular one, but I just thought these would look amazing. And on the back as well too, here are the connectors I was talking about in the instructions. Looks like one for the resistor, and then this is just your taillight connector. So it should be a really easy install, really quick and straightforward. But yeah, let's take you through the process. So if you're looking at getting a set of these yourself or any other taillights in general, it'll be pretty much a similar process. So let's get started and get these things installed. I'll also show before and after, so you can take a look at it for yourself, what they look like compared to the stock BK2 taillights. So if you're new to the channel as well, the car that I'm installing on is this one right here that some of you have seen before on previous videos. It is a 2014 Hyundai Genesis 2-liter turbo BK2, but yeah, we'll get started on this right away, and I'm stoked. Let's do it. What we're gonna do is open the trunk, of course, and as we come over here, there you'll have a cover on the side of your trunk. You look down at your trunk, you have them on both sides right there. You're gonna pull those off. So let's pull those off right now. Just put them off to the side, and this will be the exact same process for both sides. So I'll probably just film the one and then show you the difference. Next thing we're gonna do is disconnect this tail light housing, or harness, sorry, tail light harness that you see here. So it's just a clip, and you just go like this, and just like that, disconnected. Really easy. And if you can see here, there's gonna be 4 mounting bolts. The one you can see in the camera, I'm just at a weird angle so it's hard to see. There's this one right here. There's also another one up here. Just you can kind of see it there. There's another one here, and you have another one here. So there'll be 4 mounting bolts. To take those off, of course, you're actually just going to use a 10mm nut or a 10mm ratchet socket for that. So this is 10mm. If you have a 2010 to 2012 like a BK1, you're going to need an 8mm socket, but 10mm is what you're going to need for this one. Alright, so all I ended up doing with these is I just cracked it with my ratchet, all of those 4 mounting nuts, and then that way do afterwards to make it really easy and a little bit quicker is just take them off just by hand, and then you get all 4 off pretty quick. And just make sure you put them in a place where you're not going to lose them, because you're definitely going to need them later as well. Alright, so now that you have all the 4 nuts out, then all you have to do is remove the taillight housing. And just that easy. So it's all out, so I'll just put this off to the side and get the other taillight ready to go. Step you want to do, I place the taillight down just on a blanket for now so I didn't mess up the face of the taillight. You have a gasket that is provided in the kit, which is just this piece right here. They have little holes here. You can kind of see them here, I think, in the camera. And yeah, we're just going to put the new gasket on, like so. And line up all these other holes. Had it on backwards there, but yeah, we'll line up all these holes, get the gasket on, and show you what that looks like. So the gasket is applied. You can see that all the mounting spots, of course, are exposed, and the harness is just sticking out here as well too, for the resistor and for the original harness that we're hooking up. But that's it. So with this gasket on, we are going to put this taillight on the car. Alright, so we got the gasket already mounted on these new taillights, so we are going to throw it on right now. Just like so. Make sure your harness is all the way through. And just like that. Snug it up. And we'll be good to mount the rest and put on the nuts, and then we'll start connecting the harness. That should be it. Now with the taillight on, all we have to do is put on those mounting nuts again in the same locations. There's just the 4. That side, of course, over there as well too. And just to snug them up, and then we'll connect the harness. With the taillight properly fastened, gasket installed, next thing we do is pretty much almost the last thing. We're going to connect the connectors together. So when you look at here, you're gonna have this one right here and this one. So we'll connect those together. I'll try to do that the best I can while holding the camera. So we'll put that on. Here, click. And then the resistor that came in the package, this one with a double-sided tape, has the connector on this end. We just click it into this side. So it's a little bit more difficult when you're doing with one hand, and we just slide it in. There you go. So that's connected as well. So with this piece right here, I'm just gonna find a spot on the inside where I can tuck it away neatly, probably right along here. Guessing right on the inside there in that little pocket. It'll keep the wires away, and should look for a really clean install as well. What the back looks like right now, the original harness, of course, right there to the taillights, and the resistor is also connected, but I tucked it up just right in the corner. The wires are neatly tucked away just behind the cover, so you don't see a ton of wires sitting behind the taillight. Looks nice and clean. So what I'll do next is actually turn on the taillights, make sure everything works, and once that is all good, then I'll put the cover back on that I just put off to the side there, and start on the other side, which will be exactly the same process, just other side. Comparison between the stock versus the new Spec D's in the sunlight here. Let's turn these on and see if they work. Everything tested well, everything worked works good. Signal lights, reverse lights, brake lights as well. So now that that's all good on that side, I ended up just putting on the cover again. So this side is all good to go, and now we'll start on this other side, which is going to be an exact carbon copy of what we did on this side, and show you what it looks like at the end. Alright, so that concludes the video. I hope it was helpful for you. Once again, the install was super easy. It didn't take too long to do. I mean, pretty much without, if I wasn't filming it, it'd probably take maybe like 15 minutes maybe to do, definitely within the 15-30 minute time frame. So really straightforward. If you have been following us for a while, you'll notice that we also sell merch as well. You can find our shop on Instagram, Facebook as well. If you go down below in the description, you'll find a link to our AlphaGenPerformance.com website. You can purchase some of the merch, even like this shirt that I have from last season as well. Sweet Jen on the front. We got hats and other accessories as well too. But yeah, if you like the video, hit the subscribe, follow along, and we'll see you next time.